I'd anchor the skin, just like the concept of what we did with the hyperextension of the knee. We're doing that, but now it's the crease at the elbow, okay? And so you're gonna do two anchors, and in the real world I'd use this, and then I'd do some strips here, or I'd do an X, okay? But for purposes in here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do pre-rack down below the flexor of the arm, go ahead and flex your forearm. So that's kind of the belly of it, so we just want to come down. And then above the peak of the bicep, we're going to try to anchor it. And I'm going to have them flex their bicep when I do this. Yes, I am mean. There's a lot of times I get armpit hair in this, and I let the guys know I'm really, really nice. And then flex the forearm. And I just want to, and you got to keep in mind, you're just laying these on, so be very, very careful. The forearm is very easy to get too tight.
Cut off blood circulation.
Yeah, and then they get muscle pumped and I take it off. Okay? So, let me see your arms real quick. Just straighten your arm out. Go straight ahead of me. Okay. Let's see yours. Okay, look at Sylvia. See how it goes like this, goes straight down, and it kind of deviates out? Yeah. So what I want to do when we do these X's, when we measure them, you know, I want this to sit in the middle. Your X is going to sit in the middle. So if you try and do this here, what do you think is going to cause it to do? It's going to either come on the inside, or you can have it centered here, come up here, and it goes on the inside of the bicep. Either way. So just kind of keep that aware as you're making your X's. Again, same way you did your X's with the hyperextension of the knee, you can do the thing. Has to be practical. Again, you know, you want to. It's that last portion that hurts, so you're just going to unlock them slightly, and you're going to go ahead and measure it. Okay. I can make my three X's, my three strips. Okay, again, left to right, just kind of have this centered up. And so, here, okay. And hopefully I'm having that from medial to lateral. Maybe it can come that way, just a slight. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and two anchors, two on the bottom, two on the top, okay? In the real world, if I did this stuff, I usually finish it off with this and go all the way around so I don't have that gap, so it lays nice and tight against the, okay? Or the alternate method of this one is just like we did the hyperextension of the knee. Just have yourself here, creating the X. And again, this all has to be practical for what you're doing. You know, like, you know, if you're a pitcher, obviously, you know, how effective could it be if you did this? Could you make some stuff work? Probably could, but it has to be practical. You know, it can't. Like if her arm was completely bent here, she had to throw a softball on her hand, it'd be pretty difficult. Okay, and then I just wrap it up and do 2 and 2 there. But that's all I do. That's all it is with it. Can I have scissors underneath you?